As the Israel-Hamas war enters its third week, the leaders of the U.S. and other Western countries are ramping up diplomatic efforts to prevent a wider regional conflict while pledging humanitarian support for civilians. Meanwhile, Arab nations are calling on Israel to immediately stop its offensive. Our Choi Soo-hyung reports.
U.S. President Joe Biden, in a virtual meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Sunday, welcomed the entry of the first aid convoys into the Gaza Strip. The White House said both leaders affirmed their commitment to ongoing humanitarian aid for Gaza and greeted the release of 2 American hostages by Hamas. It also called for the immediate release of all remaining hostages. President Biden also held a meeting with leaders from Canada, France, Germany, Italy, and the United Kingdom to discuss the Israel and Hamas conflict, which has the potential to escalate to other parts of the Middle East, with clashes already happening on the Israel and Lebanon border. The White House stated that President Biden discussed his recent visit to Israel and efforts to ensure food, medicine, and other humanitarian support for Gaza. Moreover, Western leaders pledged to work together closely for lasting peace in the Middle East and to provide support to their citizens in the region, particularly those who wish to leave Gaza. Meanwhile, on Saturday, there was a peace conference in Cairo aimed at stopping the conflict. Many leaders and foreign ministers from the Middle East, Africa, and Europe came to the Cairo Summit of Peace without Israel or the United States. While Arab and Muslim states asked for immediate end to Israel's military offensive, Western countries mostly voiced for modest solutions like humanitarian aid for civilians. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas expressed his views during his opening speech at the summit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will not leave. We will not leave. We will not leave, and we will remain on our land.
The meeting finished with leaders and foreign ministers failing to reach a joint statement despite the conflict having lasted for 2 weeks, resulting in thousands of deaths and pushing Gaza into a humanitarian crisis. Choi Soo-hyung, Arirang News.